Hello everyone, welcome back to Shire. The beautiful map of Shire Farms. We're going to be doing a farm tour today. I know I said I was going to do a live stream for the next one, but I changed my mind. I decided to keep going with my multiplayer series on the live streams, and I'm going to try to do mainly this one just for a YouTube series. So, if you are watching the live streams over on Twitch, and you're wondering what happened to this, I decided to keep this mainly as a YouTube series. I may do a live stream of this at some point, but it will probably be on YouTube. It won't be in the next week or so. So I hope you have enjoyed the last episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. This one we're going to do a farm tour. I said we were going to do the farm tour in the live stream, but I'm going to go ahead and knock it out this one. We're going to go do a tour of the map, but first we got to get these guys started. I'm going to hire some AI help and let them just go on this map here. And this guy's going to go probably start going that way. So we're going to have to stop him and start him over here on this corner. Maybe it looks like. Let's go see. What happens if we start him on this corner? If he goes this way and that guy goes that way, be good. Actually, you know what? If we start him here, will he go back and forth this way? Maybe, just maybe he will. Start him right here and see what happens. No, I don't really know which way he's going to try to turn, so let's see here. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go back and forth this way on it. So that would be good. That would be the exact opposite of what that guy's doing. That being the case, I think we'll be okay. I may have to go back and clean up some that they miss. But it looks like... Yeah, since we already did a little piece in the middle right there, he's going to go back and forth probably. We should be good there, though. So let's go get the other guy started on field 5 here. And we should just be able to enter and then hire a worker for this one. So let them pick up where they left off. Now, let's go do a map tour, because this map is really, really beautiful. As you see... Looking around here, this is a fantastic looking map. So they've got quite a ways to go on field 5. Not really that much. These fields are not as big as I thought, and these 2-meter plows are not near as bad as I thought. If we were using like some crazy all-arounder or something that's like 13 meters wide or 15 meters wide plow, this wouldn't take near as long. Look at the black smoke coming off that case from here. That's awesome. That is just amazing. So up through here, looks like we got some construction work going on. Looks like they're digging a ditch, maybe putting in some, yeah, they're putting in some drainage for up the hill here. This is really neat. I wish we could jump in this thing and just use it, but since we're already here, let's head on up. I'm not going to do all this on foot. I'm going to go get the truck here in just a minute and drive around and show you all this, but look at all this logging there is. This is just beautiful. There's a field right here in the middle of all these trees as well. So anywhere that's brown on the map, on the mini-map here, anywhere that's brown is logging. So up by field 6, there's a ton of logging to do, and then around the farm there, field 2, field 12, right around it, and then over by the gas pump down the south of the map, there's some logging to do there as well. So there's lots of logging on this map that's available. I do want to look at cutting down some of these trees. And we got the Massey at the farm. We could hook to the hay wagon and maybe throw a couple of logs in. It's not going to hold a whole lot because it's a small trailer, but we could throw a couple on it and maybe get some of this stuff cleaned out. But it looks like there's some construction going on up here. And again, we got these gravel platforms right here that would be just amazing for like a windmill setups. And there's more than one. There's one there, and there's one up here, and then there's 1, 2 back there, and then there's one right there as well. So there's 5 places out here for like a windmill setup, and there's one across right here that they're working in, I do believe. And I haven't went over here and looked at this yet, but I really want to. So let's go check this out. Yeah, this looks like a construction zone up here. So we probably won't be able to put anything here. It looks like they're digging. Maybe the start of a quarry. I'm not real sure. But yeah, so they're doing a lot here too. The crane overhead there, really neat. I mean, just really, really cool stuff. I don't know if we can climb up this or not, but we can try. And I know if you hit stuff just right in this game, you can climb up it, but I don't think we can on this. I would love to go up to the top of that crane and have a look around at the map. Now, something I do need to put on is the spectator mode. There's a spectator mod that I could jump in and we could just kind of zoom up and cruise around the map that way. But I kind of like doing this old school. So we're going to... Whoa, the truck has got a lot more horsepower than I remember. It's been a long time since I've been in this truck here. We're going to set the cruise on about 18 miles an hour, and I still can't drive it. Alright, the first thing... I guess the first thing we need to do is start at our farm. So let's leave the truck there for a minute. As you can see, you got the, we went over this. I think we got the fields out back here. This is our personal little crop section here. We got a nice hay loft here, which is really neat. There's our hay trailer. We're going to do some cleaning up around field 2 here so we can make a road. I want to start planning that pretty soon. want to get that done as soon as possible. Now, to use the ground modification, we will need a roller of some sort, and this one right here should do just fine. Oh, I forgot we had this thing. So we can actually check the, with seasons, you get this thing. You can check the progress. This thing's $4,900. We may have to extend a little bit of a loan to pick it up because I do want to get that done soon. But you see we got the hayloft here. We got a little storage spot here for things. That looks like some sort of slurry fill up something or other. I'm not real sure. We got our storage barns. These are very small storage barns as well. Remember, that's a very small harvester, and it fills that thing up completely. So big stuff on this map just would not do for us, I don't think. And it does look like there is a seed refill point somewhere. I think I saw a seed refill point here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was a fuel refill point. There's a fuel refill point right here. Maybe no seed refill points. So we may have to go do bags at the store, which would be okay too. Little case out there blowing black smoke. That is just awesome. But either way, out back here we got another shed. We got our sheep. We do have a nice big grass field right over here that we can mow. So as soon as it's ready to mow, we're going to start mowing. And I think it was like 4th, 5th, something like that. Something I was going to do is I was going to change this to 3-day season. So let's see if we can do that here. I think we can. So season length 9 days. Yeah, see that was 9-day seasons. I don't want to do that. Snow mode, yes. Snow tracks, yes. Crop moisture, yes. Temperatures in Fahrenheit. Help menus, yes. Season introductions, sure. Okay, so let's keep all that on. And here you can see the price of different things. During the winter, of course, you're going to get a slightly better price for stuff like canola, barley, wheat. Soybeans, not so much. You get better price for that during the spring, which you can't harvest until the fall, so you got to hold it till the next year. Corn looks like you get a pretty good price in the spring. Same dead of winter there. Potatoes, definitely. Sugarcane, I don't think is done here, but manure, you get a better price. Kind of in the winter, but looks like the best one's going to be at the beginning of spring. So slurry is the same way. Wool, we're going to hold it until spring of next year. I was going to sell a little bit of it, but I mean, honestly, as of right now, it's probably better to hold on to it. So wood chips, we get a better price in the wintertime, so we'll wait on doing any of that. Silage, you get a really good price all year round. It looks pretty steady. Straw bales, it looks like wintertime is just as good as early spring. Grass bales, there's no price for it. Hay bales, all year round, pretty much. Dead of summer, you don't get as good of a price because everybody's doing it in the dead of summer, so wait till winter and sell those. Cows, looks like they're pretty good. Sheep, you get a better price in, looks like the 2nd and 3rd day of spring here, so for the animal itself, but we get some really good prices for stuff. So we changed that to 3-day seasons. Let's go look at our seasons map now. There we go, 1, 2, and 3. So much better layout here of when we can harvest things. We can harvest poplar in the winter. We can harvest grass up to the end of fall. So with 3-day seasons on, we should be pretty good. And we did reset to day 1 because we did that instead of day 2. It does tell you that it's going to reset you. But either way, we got a nice big grass field here that we can do. And hopefully field 2 and 12 are still plowed and cultivated. I would really hate for me to have reset that and lost all that progress from the last episode. So take a look real quick. But yeah, around the farm here is pretty good. We do. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to take out, I want to try to leave the trees that have the branches all the way around. I want to cut these trees down right here. So we are going to need to pick up a chainsaw, I guess. Let's go to forestry real quick. And is that where we buy a chainsaw? No, it's not. Miscellaneous? No. Where do we get a chainsaw here? I forgot. Oh, chainsaw is right there. It doesn't really matter which one we buy. I kind of like the McCulloughs. The Husqvarnas are really good. Steels are really good. Let's go with the McCullough. I don't have enough money. That's right. I got helpers going. So let's go take out a small loan. I want to get the roller anyway. So borrow. Let's borrow 15,000. Gonna save the game there. There we go. I know borrowing money is terrible, all that kind of stuff. I get it, but we got to get going here somehow. Let's buy that McCullough there. There we go. Yeah, baby. All right, so what I want to do is I want to start chopping these guys. We're also gonna pick up a stump grinder. Is one reason I took out the money I took out. I'm gonna pick up a stump grinder as well, but I want to start cutting these, and I don't want to cut any more than I have to. I just want to make a road right around the. I wish I could get rid of this thing, but I don't think I can. I want to make a road right here around the farm, so. I'm going to kind of cut these out and get this going, and then we're going to go do a map tour. I said we were going to do the map tour first, but And it looks like there's enough room up the side of this here. As long as we take this one tree out, probably not going to be a whole lot of logging involved, but it's going to be enough. Enough to probably make our money back on the loan we just took out, and if we can, we will sell all this stuff. And hopefully it lands, boom, right there on top of the other one. Good deal. So felling a tree in this game is actually pretty easy. You don't have to do a whole lot. So we're going to cut the end of that off. It should disappear. Perfect. We'll do the same thing on this one. These are some pretty big trees, actually. Let's see. If we cut that off right here somewhere, it should just go away. We don't need it anyway. Good deal. Now, like I said, we'll grab the hay trailer, and we should be able to stack a couple of logs up on it if we do it the right way. Hopefully we can. There we go. Get the rest of that off there. Make sure we got all the leaves off there. The leaves add a little bit of lag to the server, so even though we're playing on a single player. Now, we come up through here with the road. Hopefully we can get rid of most of this stuff. Hopefully it doesn't stay. We should be able to go with the road straight up through here and not have to worry about maybe this one tree right here. No, it looks like we got enough room. So yeah, we'll bring the road right up through here. Maybe it'll get rid of all that stuff too. But we are going to need a back way into the farm because of the amount of the size of just the cedar itself is pretty large. So, but as you can see, guys, there's a lot of logging in this map. This area doesn't look very big, but there's a lot of trees right here. So, but yeah, either way, here's field 1. It goes right through our farm, right up to field 1. Field 1's probably one we'll buy first when we need to buy an extra field. It's 139,000. These fields are pretty expensive. They're not overly expensive. They're pretty expensive. So we'll definitely buy that one first. Since it's right here next to the farm, I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this up here, and we'll need to make it small enough that we can actually pick it up. Or you know what? We got a bucket over there. No, we'll make it small enough that we can pick it up, and we'll throw these in the dump trailer if we have to, if nothing else. So there we go. Get that out. I know I don't do a whole lot of logging. I said this was going to be a map tour, but it will be. Just give me a second. Let me get all this cut up here and get it prepped to throw in the trailer and on the trailer. The longer pieces we'll put on the trailer if we can. The shorter pieces may have to go in the dump trailer while they're working on field 5 down there. I feel like this is something that's going to be productive to the map, having an extra field road here that comes around, because the field road behind the house, there's 2 different ways to field 2 here, right there and on the other side, and they both just go to field 2. There's no outlet for field 2, so we definitely need to make a place to get out of here. Where do we get to? Right here, probably. Yeah, right there. I think we should be able to pick up those pieces. It's not too bad. Yeah, Giant's Island was the last time I really did any logging, and we did a lot of wood chips and stuff there. So not so bad, really. Not too bad at all. So hopefully this will be okay. Do a little bit of logging. Hope you guys don't mind. Now I may jump cut till I'm done cutting these, and then we'll go do the map tour. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump cut to the end of cutting all these up, and I'll be back with you in just a second. So guys, I just thought about this. I'm almost done with this, but I thought about this. And if you've never done any kind of logging, if you don't have any equipment to do logging, you want to make your first cuts on these logs small enough that you can pick up by hand if you're doing it by hand to start with. So you want to make them no bigger at the base than you can pick up. So you want to start with really small cuts. As you can see over here, these are fairly small cuts. That one may be a bit big. Nope, we can still pick it up. So that's good. And then as you get toward the top of the tree, you can make them longer cuts. So we're about right here. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and then bring you back in. We'll show you the length of logs we cut. So I'm done with those, and as you can see, as we got further up the tree here, we made these cuts a little bit longer because we can pick them up and move them. But on the larger parts of the tree down toward the bottom here, you want to make them a little shorter. See how they get shorter as we go. It's just because it's the thicker part of the tree. You want to be able to move those around. Now, the reason I did this is because I didn't want to waste a trip over to the south side of the map without taking something with me. And if I was going to cut those down anyway, I figured I'd go ahead and cut them up, and then throw some in the back of the truck to take with me to sell. Because we're going anyway, might as well take them and sell them. So let's go grab the pickup here, and we'll load some up and take them with us. Now, this truck is not made to hold just a whole lot of logs, but this is an old Ford as it looks. I know it says Lizard pickup rodeo, but it's not. This is a Ford pickup truck. This is an old Ford pickup truck. These Fords were built pretty stout. Now this looks like about a 72 or 73 Ford model, long wheelbase. Maybe a 70 model pickup, but either way, these things were built Ford tough, as they say. I'm not just a huge fan of Ford pickups. I'm not a huge fan of Ford in general. But their tractors look really good, and these old model Fords tend to hold a lot more than what people give them credit for. We're going to leave that running right there because we're just going to take a few here and load in. And again, you got to be careful of logs in this game too. Too quick of movement, and you will throw them everywhere. So I just want to take a few here and load in. I'm trying to load them mainly on that side. The way when we drop them in here, that's why right there. You got to be careful. I want to try to load them in there so they'll roll down this way, hopefully. If not, I can take them and kind of shove them over a little bit there. I don't know if I'm going to have room to get one more in the top there or not, but there we go. Yeah, the logging in this game can be kind of tricky. You want to be very careful about what you put where. Now we should have another little small piece over here somewhere. Kind of put in maybe right here. Let's see if I can get it to flip. No. We'll just have to stack it right there on top then. Now, once you get stuff put in the back, you can put the straps on it, which helps out a lot. So, but yeah, if you've never done any logging in this game, you got to be real careful about how you handle the logs. They do get kind of crazy. So, just want to drop stuff real easy. Don't make any sudden movements. None of that kind of stuff, because you will scatter everything everywhere if you're not careful. I'm going to try to drop some stuff right here in the center. May try to put one on that side. And then when we get these loaded up, we're going to go do our map tour, I promise you. I know I've been saying that, but we will after we get these done. Helper G has completed their task. Really? I don't think so. I don't think that's true. I think they probably still have a little ways to go. Now let's get do it way down here. It's alright. Made it to the truck anyway. Let's get one more loaded in here. Drop it on right there, and I think we can get one more or two more on top here. So let's try that. This is a bigger one here. Now you don't get the best price for this size. You get the best price for 8-meter logs, and there is a mod called Measure. So you can use a tape measure and measure your logs. And if I had a suggestion to make, it would be use it if you're doing this by hand. That way you don't cut logs that are too big for your trailer to haul. Can we get that to set up there? Doesn't look like it wants to set up there at all. I told you, logging in this game is kind of funky, so you gotta be careful. Alright, let's throw some straps over this here. Or let's strap all that down. Now, this truck should be able to carry this no problem. As you can see, we still got a lot of tree left. But we do have a hay trailer over there that we can load some of that on, because as long as it straps, you can put logs on it if you can get them to stay. Now that's the thing. Can you get the logs to stay on there? That's the question. I am using better steering mod too, so it does take a little bit more for it to turn. Because with the keyboard, turning kind of gets kind of quick. You know, it just kind of snatches it around sideways. So it says this guy finished his work. Let's go see what he. Uh-oh. Can we recover? I think we can recover. We'll grab this guy here in just a second. Let's go see. You don't want to make turns too fast either, apparently. Let's go see where this guy's at here. You know what? Yeah, I guess he is pretty much done. We can let that guy finish that up. We'll clean up the other end of the field. Good to go. Let's go try to push our truck back over because we're stupid. Flipping stuff over already. Now this guy's not going to. We are going to have a little bit to clean up. It's not going to take much. These 2-meter plows in these size fields actually work really well together. There we go. No damage done. We're good. Yeah, these 2-meter plows and these size fields actually work really well. Having the really big plows, I think, would just be a pain in the butt to try to move around on this farm, because this farm is quite small. So I promise you we're going to get on with the map tour here in just a minute. I'm not going to leave the episode off without doing the map tour. I promised you a map tour. We're going to do it. I just want to get this cleaned up a little bit. We'll let the case finish on its business. I do want to get the cultivator started on this field as well, but we'll wait on that. We may tackle that next episode. Not real sure yet. There we go. Finish that up. Now let's go get back in the pickup here. We'll let the case finish it. Look at that black smoke. That just kills me. That thing's got fantastic graphics coming off of it there. We don't want to turn too fast in this thing because it does have a lot of weight on it. As you can see there, it's having trouble. So, yeah, so he's stopping right before the, if you hit the gas too hard, you're actually riding a wheelie. You got so much weight on the back of this deal. You don't want to load it down too much because you can, these Fords had a pretty big engine in them. They will pop a wheelie. So, there we go. Brake, gas, pop a wheelie. Woo! Like on the drag strip. But yeah, you don't want to get too much going because it gets kind of weird that way. Now, there's the town center right there, the town square. That's where you can go to. There is a sell point there for grain, I think. So you can go there and sell grain. There you see the entrance to the town says Shire. There's some fields up that way. You also go the back way to the construction area we were checking out a minute ago. This area right here I haven't even been to yet. I do want to get out and check this out though. It looks like there's a new lizard pickup sitting here. We cannot drive it. We cannot drive the moped either, which is kind of neat, but it's too heavy to pick up. Bicycles. Having a bicycle mod in this game would be awesome. Just be able to hop on a bicycle and ride around. But looks like there's a little boat down here in the creek, which is really cool. I've never seen that before. It'd be nice to be able to take a little boat with a little troll motor or a paddle or something and go ride around. Looks like this is a brick oven of sorts. There's a sports cool bag, which is really neat. Yeah, it looks like there's a double brick oven here. This is really cool. Can we steal this person's bag? Oh, we can. We better leave it. They might be mad when they come back and it's not there. So some really nice scenery on this map. Here you have a little wooded area. Looks like a little gas station right here, right in the middle of the woods. Like they just knocked it out, and there it was. What is this here now? Is this a seed refill point? Don't think so, but it looks like it could be. It looks like just part of the gas station. So, really cool stuff though. Woo! Got some air that time. So yeah, you want to be really careful when you load stuff in the back of the truck. The trailer's your best bet. We're going to go around this way. This is where you go sell the timber, but there are some really cool gravel roads up through all this woodwork here. We're going to go through those here in just a minute. But I do want to go sell these. I just didn't want to waste a trip down here. And as you can see, right here next to me, there's some really nice grass fields that you can mow. Like there's a grain sell point. Is this the Anzi? Yeah, so this has got to be the lumber sell point here. Don't know exactly where it would be. I do know we need to find it because our truck is taking a beating here. This looks like it would be the lumber sale yard. I don't guess it is though. Maybe this is a mock-up. Oh no, hang on. Maybe it is right here. This is wood chips. Yeah, that's wood chips, so we can't sell them there. Let's go to the map real quick and take a peek here. Agribusiness and sawmill. Tag place. Oh, it's right here across the road. This is the sawmill. Oh no, it's where we're at right now, I guess. That's the agribusiness there. What do we sell? Can we sell logs? Can we do that? I know this is the wood chip place, but... Uh-oh. Now we have really messed up, guys. Well, it's a good thing he's done with his business here, because we're going to have to bring him back down here to knock us over. Whoops. Yeah, so they knocked Field 5 out really quick. I literally did nothing off camera from the end of the last episode to the start of this one, so if I could quit flipping this thing over before we found where we need to sell it, we would be in good shape, but I don't know how to drive well, so let's go clean up this end, and let me do this, and then we'll get back to our map tour. Okay, we got the truck flipped back over. I don't know how entertaining that was for everybody else, but I had to speed it up just a bit. that was very entertaining for me. Now, apparently you can sell logs here. You have to unload them. Is this the log sell point? Right, this is the log sell point. Okay, so do we have to? Maybe we have to dump them out or throw them out by hand. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's pull around there and see. I just wanted to walk around real quick and check this out. Now, this map has paid very good attention to detail. We'll say that. I really enjoy it. I think they have done an incredible job on the map, to be quite honest. Now, we can't sell them here. We know that. But if we go right down here, pull up right here. Aha! See, there we go. Let's throw the straps off this bad boy. Let's kill the engine for a minute. We're going to be here for a second. So we will have to unload these by hand. But that is part of the process when you're doing logging by hand. So we are making some pretty good money for these, though. This is not bad. I'm actually very surprised we're making this kind of money for this stuff. So, 203 for that one. This is not bad, guys. It's not bad at all. Now, you can imagine how much more money you make off the 8-meter logs. It's quite a bit more money, actually. So, that's not bad. We just made a good chunk of money there off of that one little load. In the next load, we're going to bring the trailer back and do it that way. But either way, there's your log sell point, your wood chip sell point. There's a crane there if you do bring a trailer with logs or whatever. Like an actual log trailer, you can do it that way. If you come up here, there is a another crane. I'm not real sure what this is for. Maybe this is another log sell point that's just not listed. Because you can come right here. So I'm guessing this is the train sell point. We probably could have drove up here and just drove through there and been fine. But we're going to go off the grid a little bit here, guys, and we're going to go up here to the poplar field. Now this is all poplar planted here. Poplar does regrow, so keep that in mind. But we do have a storage shed out here by itself that I guess we can use to store our poplar cutter in, or a poplar harvester. Let's drive through some of these gravel roads because this scenery is really amazing. And like I said, there's a lot of good forestry on this map. I feel like this map is based around forestry, to be quite honest. Like the farming is a secondary on this. There's a lot of good forestry on this map. This dead ends right here, but we're going to cut through just a little bit here so we can see field 10. Field 10 looks like it's planted with potatoes. And field 10 is a fairly large field, to be quite honest. This is a pretty big field. It is planted with potatoes, it looks like. You can always tell by the way it's plowed up. So, but very cool, man. This map is really cool, I think. Now this place right here is called Mary's Farm Barn. So that's just to our right here. This is Mary's Farm Barn right here. I'm guessing this is where you sell bales. You can probably seed refill here too. Let's go check it out. I haven't walked around in here yet, so let's just do as the other folks do, and let's just park right here. Now there's a sell point here, and this sell point looks like it is for wood chips? Bales? Hay? I'm not sure. There's a sell point there for something though. What is this? Mary's Farm. Okay, so I don't know what exactly that's for, but it seems to be something. We can get a better view of the map from up here maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. Good view of the map. There's our farm way over there. Our fields, the rolling hills, the mountain tops in the background. The background of this looks amazing, by the way. The sidewalls. Let's hop back down here now. It looks like we have seeds, so maybe seed refill points. It looks like it. Yep, so seed refill point right here. We back in and fill up seed and fertilizer maybe. Or at least seed on one side. We can sell our eggs there. Little greenhouses and stuff here. Very cool, growing some little saplings. Looks like cabbage. Again, some more saplings. It's a beautiful map, though. I really, really enjoy this place. It's just fantastic. Just a great looking map. And then you got, let's see, what is this? This looks like pig food? Maybe not. Maybe this is fertilizer refill. And then you got a front end loader here. It looks like an old front end loader. But really cool place. It really is. It looks like there's another grain storage, grain sell point right here behind us. There's a truck coming. Get out of the way. It's a Dodge SUV. We don't want to mess with that thing. Yeah, so there's another storage point. Not a storage point, a sell point here. You pull in and dump and then keep going. So I wonder if the door's open on this. Probably not. Most of the stuff that's not ours, the doors don't open on. So, and this looks like another storage point or a sell point here. This may be a grain elevator for the train. I'm gonna ride through here and check it out though. This is a grain elevator for the train. So the grain elevator here, kind of neat. There's no mark for it on the map, so be aware of that. We've already checked out the empty gravel plots back here. There is a field up here, field 24. Looks like there's a couple of fields up here, actually. It looks like there's a grass field up here that's just a grass field. It is a free field. So let's ride up here and take a look. I just want to see and make sure. Yeah, there's field 24. And look, this looks like an actual field that we could plow up and fertilize and all that kind of stuff. You see the difference in the terrain there. This looks like a free field. It may not be, but it might be. There's field 25, there's field 24. Yeah, this might be just a free field here that we can fertilize and cut for grass. Here's another right here between field 24 and 26. So lots of grass field on this map too. This is definitely just a grass field. That's all it is. And as you can see down there, there's the train sell point. What's it called? Maplefield Mill. Yeah, so it's down there as well. But yeah, look at the mountains in the background. Is that not just beautiful? That is just awesome. But yeah, field 25, 26, 24 right up here. 27 is up here on our right as well. We're going to take a look around the entire map. I'm going to jump cut to after we get past, what's the next field up here on our left? What is this? Sometime today. This is field 28. So I'm going to drive around 28 and then we'll get back down into the city. We're going to take a look at the town square, stuff like that. So give me just a second here. As you can see though, we got another grass field here. You can mow all that grass there, but this is an actual grass field. Like this is a field that you can probably plow up and fertilize, stuff like that. Looks like there's another one down there. So lots of grass on this map. Lots of grass, lots of logging, stuff like that. So very, very pretty map, very beautiful map. But I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Alright, so coming around here, the bottom of field 9. We'll get to that over there in a second. That looks like our silage silos over there. There is another place right here that it looks like we could just park vehicles, store vehicles, whatever else we need to do. It also looks like another place you can fill up the seed, but maybe not. There's extra silos though, so this is another place where we could just park vehicles, maybe put some vehicle sheds in here. It looks like it's open to us. That road does go all the way around, by the way. Pretty neat there. Coming around this way, coming back kind of into the farm. Winston Tree Nursery. Let's check that out real quick. This is like somebody's house right here. So this is a tree nursery right here, though. This is kind of neat. And it does look like there's more storage spots here. So is there a sell point here? That's a pole. I'm not going to hit that pole. You wanted me to, but I'm not going to. Yeah, some more storage here. It looks like we can go up and around. I don't know what's up here. Let's go check this out and see what's up top. This is another transport spot for trains and logs. It looks like it, and there's more storage up here. So there are vehicle storage spots all over this map, and it does look like there's another crane up here so we can bring logs in, because there's a lot of logging right here too. And it looks like yep, right there, there's a ramp. We can load logs up if we have a front end loader. More storage. We'll cut through the woods here down the logging roads they've cut here. This is just amazing. This map is amazing. So you'll definitely want the Ponzi Scorpion King for this. I feel like there's a lot of logging here that can be done. I feel like you'll want an actual vehicle made for logging though. We're going to cut back this way a little bit. I do want to go back into town and check out downtown, and then we'll go check out the back side of the map a little bit here. But for right now, right here by field 6, which is our field, there's another storage spot here. So lots of little storage places around. Field 6 I think is the only field we haven't plowed yet, so we'll need to plow at field 6, and it's not that big. It's not going to take long to do. It's actually smaller than field 2, I think. It's longer, but it's smaller, I think, in the long run. So here's field 1. Field 1's a pretty large field. Very large field, actually. About the size of field 5, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe a little wider than field 5. Probably, well, since we're on this end of the map, we'll wait and go to the store here in just a minute. But since we're on this side of the map, we're going to go up here and take a look at some of this. Is there a way through? I feel like there was a little road right here somewhere. There kinda is. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Little road right here through. We can come up around this way. Again, this is all the logging area, so we're going to go around this way. Can't go through there. We'll go around this way. This looks like biogas right here, so it looks like there's some silage places here, and there is back on the other side as well, down by field 9 down there. Looks like this is Oh, that's the cow barn down there. That's the reason there's silage silos there. This is the biogas plant, so if we wanted to actually bring a lot of silage to sell, I think we would probably bring it all up here and do it this way. But I really like the entrance for this. You can't just come in anywhere. You have to go across the scales. These are some pretty big silage pits, too. Very big silage pits. And as you can see, you got all the biogas stuff around here. The sell point is probably here somewhere. Unless I missed it. Is it inside here? Yeah, there's the sell point for it. So you scoop it, turn around, bring it this way. Or you could do it the way I would do it. I would just run conveyors all the way across to that one. But as you can see here, field 16, pretty large field. It's got a little strip of field that keeps going up past the biogas plant. We'll take the field road around though. More storage. These little storage sheds are placed all over the map, so you could technically have, if you did this as a multiplayer map, you could have people working everywhere and never run into each other, have different farms, stuff like that. So up this way. What is up here? Let's speed up here real quick. I'm gonna cut across fields, just ignore it. You want to go check it out though without this being stupid long video. It's already probably pretty long. So oh, this is another grain elevator. While we're up here though, looks like there's another little town area right here. Looks like a coastal area here. As you can see, it's got the walkway across. There's people down there hanging out. So probably a hotel, if I had to guess, of some sort. Hotel and restaurant, something like that. So take the roundabout. And we'll head back down by field 20 here in a second. I do want to run over here by field 22, I think it is. And this is a passing lane, so don't you get on to me for that. So over here in this farm. Now, this farm, there's nothing here. There's a spot for some placeables or whatever. There's a spot where you can load the train as well. Grain or whatever you choose to do. This is a nice spot for placeables, though, if you ask me. There's a lot of storage. And, really nice, and it looks like this is where we're gonna have to bring our grain to store it. I'm assuming that's what that is, because that's the only thing that's not marked. If we go up here, there's some storage as well. Looks like the seed refill, some more storage. So other than storing our grain here, we're not gonna be able to use this until we buy this field here. We buy field 22. So other than storing our grain, that's about the only thing it's gonna be used for. Now there is another place around over here. It looks like just another farm right up here on the left. So we're going to cut back down this way. Anything else on this side of the map? There's a quarry down here that is pretty neat. It's just a quarry though, it's pretty small. So we're going to head back over toward the pig farm and check it out. And I think that will be about it. So the pig farm's right over here. We're going to cut across some fields. And I think this is another grass field that could probably be, since the texture is different. It looks like this is an actual field you could plow up. And the reason I say the texture is different, you see how dark it is where my truck's sitting? And then in front of the truck right there, the front, you see how green that is? That's the difference in a plowable field and not. So there's more storage here. My goodness, there's just storage everywhere. So to use a pig farm, we're going to have to buy field 13, 14, and 11. But we can't use any of this until then. This is not ours. There's the pig farm. More storage. Another ramp for loading. There's the pig offload area. Another grain storage right here, it looks like. And then gas and fuel, a seed refill, all that kind of stuff. Looks like there's another garage here, seed refill stuff. Another barn right here, it looks like, for probably a hay sell point, if I had to guess. Looks like there's a water refill around there as well. So lots of storage on this map. And here's our cow animal barn that we can buy from right here. So let's go down and take a look around in town. We've already checked out the gas station. I think we've covered everything except the town and the store right here. So let's go check them out real quick. Speed limit is 35. We are probably speeding by quite a bit there. So let's just set the cruise on about 18. We'll go through town for a minute. They got Hypercube Pizza. I just took out a road sign. We'll have to pay for that later. Patterson's Sandwich Gold Mine. That's pretty neat. Looks like the back side of the store is here. There is the wool sell point right there. As you can see, the wool sitting outside. Now, I don't think that's our wool to sell, but there's the bank. Maplefield Bank. Hello, how's it going? How are you? That's the first time I've heard anybody say hi. Good Value Barbecue, Goldcrest Arcade, and the front of the store is there. The Stanley Cakery. It's pretty neat. We check out the store here. The case seems to be working really, really well. He's almost done with this field already. Here's the store. You can come here and buy all your stuff, and it is actually marked where you see the corners in yellow there, where your implements are going to land. It's not that big, so you can't have that many sitting at one time. But you can also take stuff over here to this area to sell it or work on it. You walk right there to that. And that is pretty much it, guys. That is the entire map. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I know it got a little crazy at the beginning, but we did end up getting the map tour done. The case is just about done with his job as well, so I'm going to take the truck back and park it. In the next episode, we will clean up this field around the headlands and stuff that he did not get. And we will, yeah, see, he's completed his task. So in the next episode, we will finish this up, and then we'll start on field 6 and maybe make it into a new day before long so that we can start planting and get some crop in the ground. I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Later, everybody.